Today on Studio G, a look at how much a college degree will really cost you in the long run.
Plus, pet adoption. The 27 puppies that survived a January fire found themselves a home. But there are still numerous animals out there who are still looking.
And aspiring fashion designers come together to showcase their work at a fashion show downtown. Studio G live at noon starts right now. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for having us in today. I'm Ron Paul Govino.
And I'm Monica Cran.
Tuition is going up and school is becoming more and more expensive. It's making the process of getting a college degree a lot more difficult. I know, as college students, we know that feeling.
Most definitely.
Reporter Brandy Weeks has our top story.
It's exciting to finally earn your diploma, but the real homework begins in looking for a job related to your career. And what about the job you first get? Will it pay enough? That can make students wonder, is a college degree even worth it?
You know, having gone through my professional career, I unfortunately got laid off of my job, and then I really realized how important getting my degree was when it was getting really tough to find work.
According to a study by the Pew Research Center, a person with a bachelor's degree will earn $1.4 million more than someone with 40 years of experience in a career.
It's getting harder to find jobs that want the equivalent of work experience. Most often they definitely have listed, bachelor's preferred.
Some college graduates are happy with the jobs they have where they're not using their degrees, but they know it can be unrealistic in the long run.
So as far as being able to build a career with them, it's a little bit uneasy, because it's not a big corporation where they can be offering a ton of benefits.
Erica realizes that a college degree is always important no matter what you do.
I think it just shows that you have commitment. It shows that you can finish things out. So no matter what job you're applying for, even if it requires a degree or not, having it gives you a lot of an advantage.
Although your dream job won't be attainable at first, only time can tell when you'll reap the benefits of a college degree. For Studio G, I'm Brandy Weeks.
With only a month left until the end of the semester, we wish the best of luck to those who are graduating.
The Clark County School District, along with the Southern Nevada Health District, hope to wrap up their first round of tuberculosis testing. The school district confirmed one active case of tuberculosis at Liberty High School last week. School officials helped the health district identify those who may have come into close personal contact with the individual. Medical personnel gave TB tests to around 400 students and adults Monday. Results should be in by next week.
Skateboarding is common on campus. It can be dangerous for both pedestrians and skaters. There are no laws against students skating to and from class. Although it's legal, it is important for everyone to be aware of their surroundings. A lot of times people are walking and looking at their phones instead of where they're going.
There's really no restrictions as to length or size of a skateboard that you can ride on campus. I've seen some kids riding a regular size skateboard at a high rate of speed, zigzagging in and out of people, and that could be more dangerous than a guy that's just pushing himself with a pole. As long as he's acting in a safe and operating in a safe manner, then it's fine.
Velez advises students to stay alert, not only from skateboarders, but there are golf carts and maintenance trucks driving around campus, and every once in a while a police car will drive through to respond to a call.
You see the kids with their heads down and they're not paying attention. So we try to tell them, listen, I know you're on the sidewalk and you're in campus, but there's still a lot going on, and just keep your head up and be aware of your surroundings and see what's going on all around you.
To stray from a safety hazard, skateboards should be picked up by while walking in the crosswalk, and it's important to always watch where you're going.
The 27 dogs that were rescued from a pet store fire in January were raffled off. All 27 of the dogs found a new home. However, there are still numerous animals waiting to be adopted. Reporter Trinae Williams tells us more.
Puppies have won hearts all over the Las Vegas Valley. As they are settling into their new homes, there are still countless of other animals that are not.
Really, it hasn't affected us at all.
The Nevada SPCA, which shelters more than 1,000 rescued animals, saw no increase in adoption sales. However, their adoption rate is still successful.
We have a really high success rate of adoptions, especially when we've implicated a new system. You no longer walk through our kennels. We bring the dogs up to you here in the lobby area. So really, we've been doing really well with the new system. Last March, we adopted 100 more dogs than we did last year. So the new system really is working for us.
Not only do dogs need homes, but other animals as well.
We have about 300 dogs, 600 cats, 120 rabbits. We also have mice, guinea pigs. We have about 7 potbelly pigs up for adoption. And right now we have 2 baby chicks that are in need of a foster home.
The Nevada SPCA found that not all animals are treated equally.
Unfortunately, pit bulls are one of the least adopted dogs. Chihuahuas come in second. Anything cute, white, and fluffy gets adopted pretty quick here.
By the looks of it, Nevada SPCA are finding home for these loving animals every day. From Studio G, I'm Trinae Williams.
Thank you so much, Trinae. Organizations like the Nevada SPCA offer volunteering services. However, if you're interested in temporarily owning a pet, you can visit nevadaspca.org for more information. Still ahead on Studio G. A new roller coaster on the Strip is giving riders a thrill of a lifetime.
Plus, students at the Arts Institute of Las Vegas got a chance to showcase their talent at a downtown fashion show.
And looking ahead at our 7-day forecast, the sun is here to stay. You're watching Studio G live at noon.
I'm Chelsea.
I'm Toby.
It's your boy Miles Lowe.
Crystal McGuerza.
King Louie here.
This is Don Conquer.
3 P's in a pod.
The Miles Lowe Midweek Show.
The King Louie Show. The Revolution.
Combox Radio with Crystal May.
KUMV. The Rebel HD2.
Come listen to us at therebelhd2.com.
It's indie rock, pop rock, and underground hip hop, R&B mix, electronic and dance music.
Click on the listen link and there we are.
I want this place to be a place that they feel safe, and secure, a place where they get inspired. So many times we kind of get complacent in our everyday life, transforming lives in the community from the inside out. I've been in fitness my whole life, but now tying that in now in my spiritual walk, it's been just amazing. Some people may want to run a marathon. Some may want to just get off their asthma inhaler. Exercising and moving our bodies, I think it's, you know, we say if you don't use it, you lose it.
Heavy rainfall is usual this time of year in Georgia.
A severe flood ravaged through a county there, leaving 1 woman dead. After the flood, Gwinnett County's search and rescue team surveyed the area where they found a gruesome discovery.
By our swift water team a little bit further down the river, and it was in the area where there was a lot of debris. The victim was found inside of the vehicle and was deceased.
The driver tried to avoid the water, but the vehicle went downstream and quickly sank underwater.
Pressing the brakes to try to control the car. I don't know why she didn't came out the car, because I think she was able to come out the car when she was right there. It's really sad.
These floods are part of the weather storms that have the U.S. this past year. Luckily, we don't have any rain over here in Las Vegas.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. I think once the sun comes around during summer, I'd really like it to kind of be rainy to cool us down. But
yeah, the weather's pretty beautiful right now.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Troy, is the rest of the week going to look anything like that?
Yes, Ron Paul, the weather is going to look absolutely beautiful, sunny throughout the week. Play some football, some pick up softball. Trust me, it's going to be amazing. Hello Studio G, I'm Troy Fosgate. I'm here to bring you guys today's weather. Today we're looking at 79 degrees, mostly cloudy, a lot of sunshine, no wind whatsoever. Today's highs, we're looking at 79 degrees with 65 degrees as our low. Sun will set at 7:10 p.m. on the nighttime, 6:46 a.m. sunrise. Very beautiful. I saw it on Instagram, really gorgeous. So our current weather, we're looking at 72 degrees in Tonopah, 66 in Winnemucca, 55 degrees in Arcata, 62 degrees and cloudy in San Francisco, California. For our satellite radar, we're looking at winds traveling from the southwest area, Climbing towards the Midwest, snow at Idaho to northwestern Montana, and our satellite radar, our full entire country. We're looking at clear skies, no weather whatsoever in the Midwest, northeast, all clear. For our tomorrow's forecast, we're looking at 61 degrees in Seattle, Washington, 71 degrees in Los Angeles, California, 80 degrees in Sacramento, a beautiful 79 degrees in South Beach. Very beautiful. And for our 7-day forecast, we are looking at Thursday, 85 degrees today. Throughout the week, Thursday to Wednesday, we're looking at the mid-80s, going up to 87 on Sunday, 10% chance of precipitation on Friday and Saturday. Also on Wednesday, but it will be sunny. We'll send it right back to the desk. Back to Ron Paul.
Thank you so much, Troy. Let's hope that good weather stays for this next event that a group is planning on campus to promote positive self-esteem. Reporter Nicole Reynolds has us more.
Self-esteem and body image are two things that are heavily affecting people at the high school and college age level. Most fail to surround themselves with positivity and often get lost in the idea of what the perfect body is supposed to be.
Self-esteem is really hard to establish if you don't have someone that helps you through it, like a supportive parent system or friend system. If you're trying to find yourself on your own, it's not easy.
Finding something that can lower your self-esteem is as easy as picking up a magazine and flipping through its pages. But UNLV has found a creative way to sweat off those insecurities.
It started as a fun idea and kind of grew into something that we thought could really be impactful for students and residents, both in dealing with body image issues or just insecurities about themselves in general.
UNLV's first Undy Run has plans to go viral with a video to rally students for the cause.
Any clothes you run in and strip off during the run will be donated to Project 150, which is a resource for homeless teens.
If you feel bold, go ahead, run around in your underwear. But if showing up in a tank top is just crazy enough for you, you're still more than welcome to come out.
We want everyone to be able to come out and be comfortable, regardless of if you're, that typical beautiful body. We're going to celebrate everyone's all shapes and sizes and colors and abilities, and just have fun.
For Studio G, I'm Nicole Reynolds.
The UNLV Undy Run will take place on April 17th at 5 p.m. The 1-mile race will begin at the Tonopah Complex Conference Room and will end in Paida Plaza. For more information, visit their Facebook page, facebook.com/UNLV Undy Run 2014.
Still ahead on Studio G, a new study may change the lives of people who are paralyzed.
A new roller coaster on the Strip is giving riders a thrill of a lifetime.
And students at the Arts Institute of Las Vegas got a chance to showcase their talent. You're watching Studio G live at noon.
Your community's farmers market. Welcoming, lively, friendly. A place where neighbors and friends come together to celebrate their community. With over 50 vendors, organic, sustainable, fresh produce are available just for you. Support and buy local at Fresh 52.
Participation in Greek fraternity and sorority life at UNLV can provide an experience like no other, with benefits including supportive friends, leadership and career opportunities, and community service.
Greek life at UNLV is really great because it's a good way to network and meet new people from all over the place.
We got academics and we're all about that culture. So we encompass everything all around, and we're out here and we're trying to better ourselves and try to make it better, and let's just make it all better all together.
A community court judge is making a difference in the Southern Nevada community. George Kalani Hu was elected to serve as Justice of the Peace in 2012. Now he is part of the North Las Vegas Community Court team.
A service to help young non-criminal offenders find alternative solutions to their punishment.
Judge Hu is an active member in the community. He helps veterans. He also helps middle school students to improve grades and their attendance by having some contact with their teachers and parents. But most recent, his goal is to eliminate convictions of nonviolent offenders and to increase the number of criminals in the North Las Vegas. Now I'm sitting here with Judge Hu. Thank you so much for coming.
Good morning, thank you.
Thank you. And so tell me a little bit of how did you get involved? How did this get started?
The community court program?
Yes.
Well, I was working with youth in middle school for some time now. I realized that practicing here, criminal justice in the Clark County area for the last 15 years, that it's better to get to the young offender as opposed to when they're older. When they're younger, if they have opportunities that they can take advantage of in terms of jobs or education, that will help steer them away from the system. So that's when I started working at the middle school, and then there was an opportunity to start the community court, which was just made into law here in 2013, right here in Southern Nevada, or more specifically in the North Las Vegas Justice Court.
These nonviolent offenders, they have a second opportunity, a
Yes.
second chance. Tell me a little bit, what is it like, in your opinion, to give somebody a second alternative?
Well, I think it's very important. One of the things that young people face is when they are convicted of crimes or if they have criminal records, it's a problem because it affects their ability to get jobs or to a lot of opportunities or doors are closed, I should say. So the community court balances a number of different things. It gives them a punishment. There's a 6 months jail sentence that they're pending. It also gives them a deterrent for future crime by giving them opportunities such as education, drug treatment if needed, as well as vocational rehabilitation. That's probably the most important thing.
And out of, so far you had 10 cases.
Yes.
And tell me, which case has been the most touching life learning experience for you?
One of the things is just, some cases stand out to me more than others. What's great to see about it is, we just started a couple months ago, is the parental involvement and the friends' involvement. And those are the things that are great because you have friends of the family that will come. I had a gentleman come to support his friend. He was his best friend. They're both 18-year-old, and just speak volumes about the kid's character and why he needs this program, how he can benefit. We have a lot of parents come, and it's tough because a lot of the underlying problems they have are drug use. And you have kids that have been using drugs since 11 years old and face severe addiction issues, and those are the hardest ones, but those are the ones that make you want them to succeed that much more.
Mm-hmm. And how do you, most of these cases are drug use or
Yes.
they come from a very bad background. Tell me a little bit about about the individuals that you have met so far.
The team that we put together, we believe that the younger offenders would benefit the most. So we look for 18 to 25 years old, no history of violence, or no extensive violence, no convictions for violence. We look for people with quality of life crimes, as they call them. That would be drug offenses, retail theft type offenses. Those are the ones that seem to benefit the most from job training, a degree, and of course drug rehab, and that we can hopefully get them on the right track. That's who we're targeting.
And how do you prove there are other, these kids are doing others? How do you kind of get the word out and show a different image of these non-offenders, non-violent offenders? What are other things that you do that helps them?
We have a partnership with Nevada Partners. What's nice about the community court in North Las Vegas is everything happens right around the courthouse. We have a community center just right across the street. Nevada Partners, who's a huge influence or assistance with us, they're a mile away. So they help us with the distribution of resumes, resume writing, just general business appearance. So they've been good influences or invaluable partner for that.
So they're getting treatment, they're getting jobs, they're sending out resumes, and they're
Yes.
doing something for their lives. Tell me a little bit about the story. I know when we were in commercial, you mentioned about the recognition. Tell us, you're doing an amazing job in the community here. What kind of recognition so far you've got? What does your fellow coworkers tell you, your family of you?
Well, I mean, we volunteer in different things, and the United States Veterans Initiative is something that I first got involved in 2009. So, I really value my association with that group. I can't practice law anymore as a sitting judge, so I volunteer there. They recognize me for my participation there. So I've been very fortunate, very lucky to be involved with such great groups. So,
Is there anything you would like to add on regards of this experience so far?
It's been very rewarding. When I first started in private practice, I found that to be one of the most enjoyable parts of my practice was the volunteer work as opposed to the actually for-profit model, making the money. Just you're making a big difference in these people's lives, and you can see the appreciation on their faces. So.
Well, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
taking some time to be here, and we really hope that these young adults, offenders, they improve and they have a second chance. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll be sending it back to the desk.
A new study released Tuesday may change the lives of people who are paralyzed. This promised technique has a particular patient speechless by the results. Dustin Shilcox is paralyzed from the chest down, but once doctors implanted this device, which sends electrical stimulation to his spine, Dustin can now move on command. When the stimulator is turned off, Dustin can't even sit up because his torso muscles don't work. But turn it on and Dustin can sit up without any support at all.
The first time I turned it on, it was exciting and emotional for me at the same time. Emotional because I was told that I'd never be able to walk or move my legs again.
Despite their findings, no one can walk on their own. The device works by activating one leg at a time. Experts say this is not the first time electrical stimulation has helped paralyzed patients, but this technique may be helpful for future findings.
What's incredibly exciting is that we've opened up a realm of possibilities of what we can do now with people who are paralyzed, and we've just scratched the surface.
Dustin is one of 4 patients trying out this new study published by the journal Brain. Researchers hope that this promising technique will be used throughout the United States. Still ahead on Studio G, aspiring designers made downtown their runway.
Plus, the Adventure Dome now has a new attraction for thrill seekers. You're still watching Studio G live at noon.
Joining a student organization can enhance and redefine the UNLV college experience. UNLV has over 200 registered student organizations on campus and in the Las Vegas community, encompassing a variety of interests, activities, and beliefs among the student body. To explore, access, and join a student organization, visit the Involvement Center website under my.unlv.edu. Be a rebel. Get involved.
The name of my show is The Revolution, where you get your fix. What I do is I motivate individuals, and I play local artist music, and I get people connected to events on campus and in the community. Social revolution that's happening. We want to be able to be a catalyst for that and motivate people. This is Don Conquer, The Revolution, KUMV, HD2, 91.5 The Rebel.
The Miles Low Midweek Show. I specialize in underground local hip-hop music as well as your top hits. In the first hour, we play your top hits. Second hour, other local legends that you guys may have never heard of. But I want my listeners to realize that there's more good music than what you hear on the radio. Just diversify your ears a little bit. I love it with all my heart. It's your boy Miles Low from the Miles Low Midweek Show. You can check my show out from therebelhd2.com.
This weekend, the Container Park held a unique fashion show featuring designs by fashion students.
These aspiring designers came together to showcase their work. Reporter Daphne Barreto tells us more.
Fashion and art collide on the runway.
Drum roll, please.
The Container Park welcomed students from the Arts Institute of Las Vegas to show off their fashion creations. They teamed up with local shops in the park for inspiration.
Our inspiration was working with the chill spot, and we came up with the idea of doing like an abstract sort of snow cone type of thing. So I thought like doing like a tutu bottom would be great for that. And then we also used the popsicle sticks because he, has the popsicles. And we glued them on there and dyed them just to add more color to it.
So I wanted to create something that was Harlem chic, but with a Vegas touch. I did the headpiece to kind of emulate that, and then I wanted the chains to bring in the roughness of the streets, and then all of the beautiful bright colors.
I walked into the store and I saw a lot of red, so I definitely wanted to incorporate the red into it. And then the old traditional popcorn box was red and white stripes, so that definitely had to be incorporated into it. And of course, popcorn.
So this dress is inspired by Sweet Spot, the candy shop. And I took some of the candy packaging for the tutu part and crushed up Jolly Ranchers and spray glued it all over.
But this is no ordinary fashion show. This has given students, designers, and businesses alike an opportunity to showcase their unique style.
I just wanted to participate so I can get my name out there for people to see my talent.
Show. So I just want to be able to have my model go out there, show what I have, show what she has, have fun, show everybody else what we have as students can offer to the public for fashion and for clothing. Make it fun, make it fit, make it formal.
For all these designers to be in downtown Las Vegas, it's just inspiring.
For Studio G, I'm Daphne Barreto.
The fashion show was also a contest. The winners took home special prizes made by the participating stores. A new trend in San Francisco has been called the urban version of cow tipping. Police are investigating incidents of vandalism where several smart cars were found flipped over. The tiny smart cars were found balanced on their headlights, rear bumper, and some of them, their side. Some cars even had shattered windows, while other had body damage. One UNLV student voiced her opinion on the vandalism.
The fact that people are literally taking time out of their day and taking that much effort to tip cars that may not be as heavy as other cars, but still are a mode of transportation for some people that some people's probably spent a lot of money on, and probably are electric because they're trying to either save gas or save the environment in some way. It's absolutely disgusting.
Police are taking the incident very seriously, and the culprits could face felony vandalism charges. No suspects have been identified. However, police are following up on several leads.
The Adventure Dome has a new attraction for thrill seekers. Reporter Crystal Maguerza tells us more.
It twists, it turns, and it drops at a 90-degree angle. The El Loco is giving riders a thrill of a lifetime.
Turns you upside down, all around, flips you over. It's fantastic.
The El Loco is the newest roller coaster at the Adventure Dome in Circus Circus, and it's only the second of its kind in the country. Adventure Dome Vice President Tom Nolan says this project has been in the works since 2006.
Economics actually slowed down the process when the world changed here in Las Vegas, but luckily things are on the back uptick, and we wanted to position ourselves to be ready for when things come back and get normal again.
Well, things are back to normal, and the Adventure Dome is doing well.
It's only been open a couple weeks, but the couple weekends that we've had since it opened, the guest counts are up, that's for sure.
For the Adventure Dome, the El Loco is living up to its expectations.
In 72 seconds, the El Loco promises to pack a punch.
The El Loco is a different ride, that's for sure. From the moment you get on the ride and going up the lift, as it jets you up, it's nonstop from the moment you get in to the moment you get out, and that really sets it apart from all the other rides. But we feel it's going to be a great addition to the ride mix here in the Adventure Dome.
For Studio G, I'm Crystal Maguerza.
For more information about the hours of operation and ticket prices, be sure to visit adventuredome.com. That's all the news we have for you today. My name is Ron Paul Gavino.
And I'm Monica Cran.
Have a great day, Las Vegas.